What's up YouTube? Atl-JDM here, and today we're looking at the 1992 Suzuki Cappuccino. Here to talk about it is the owner of Atl-JDM and the owner of the car. I'm just going to let you go at it, Rick.
What's up? Yeah, this is like the third car that I imported. 92 Cappuccino, has low miles, about 43,000 miles. And I loved it so much after I drove it that I wanted to just go ahead and keep it and do an upgrade on the turbo and do some little modifications and make it a little bit faster. So I ended up doing the Suzuki Monster F100 turbo upgrade, which gave it a little more horsepower. I did the air intake system on it. I did the upgraded radiator hoses, upgraded turbo hoses, and dynoed it about 85 horsepower after doing all the little mods. It's been a fun little car. I've learned a lot about it. I've probably put way more into it than what it's worth. I would sell it, but I know I would lose some money. But it's not always about making money, it's just about having fun and kind of learning about it and doing what we do is buy them, sell them, drive them, and hope to pass on a better car than what we got it as. I was really happy with this car because it had no rust. It was in really good shape. The interior is almost perfect except for a little tear on the driver's seat. It has a aftermarket Nardi Torino steering wheel, and I just did some brake upgrades on it. It's got some nice little slotted rotors with some Project MU brake pads. Got some good tires on there. Now I would like to get some 15-inch rims to give it a little bit more meat on the ground. But yeah, it's a really neat little ride. It's been good. It's clean. It runs great. It looks great. And now it's pretty fast. It's not like super fast, but it is zippy, very zippy. And I enjoy, just playing around with them, driving them, importing them, and I said, passing them on to somebody else. Other than that, I would like to do some suspension work because now that it has the extra horsepower, I probably need to get some better shocks and some strut bars. But so far, I've come this far, and I'd have a little bit more to go, or I'd leave it like it is. It can still handle the power, and it sounds good. And yeah, it's a cool little ride. Not quite as nice as the white one maybe, but I think maybe a little nicer because it's faster. So I like that part of it. Want me to crank it up?
Yeah, go for it. You can pop the hood too and show them all the tasty stuff.
After the engine out service that we had to do to put the turbo in, they got all new seals, front main seal, rear main, valve cover gasket, head gasket, pretty much brand new from top to bottom. It does have a little valve ticking to you, as you hear it right now. They need to be seated a little bit better, but the hauls ass.
But also in a lot of the Suzuki forums for the Cappuccino, a lot of owners say that ticking is a common thing, right? Yeah,
it's a little more pronounced than some I've heard, you know, but they were just put back in there probably only 100 miles ago, so if they don't work themselves out in the next day or two, then I'm going to take them back to our master tech at Evolve Tuning and have them do a little
touch up on
them. Yeah.
And also, this car was featured in Dude in Blue, right? The YouTube channel, The Dude in Blue.
This is a Suzuki Cappuccino, and it dynoed originally 60 wheel horsepower.
Yeah. When we did the turbo upgrade, he had the before and after dyno test. So the before was about factory rating, it pulled 62 horsepower. The engine was healthy and strong. And then after we did the turbo upgrade, it pulled, did 3 pulls of 83, 84, and 84. So So it's pretty nice, and yeah, for about $2,500 for all the turbo and the ECU and all the hoses, you can get about 20 to 22 more horsepower, which on a light car, it makes a big difference.
I agree. And there's 62,000 kilometers on this one, correct?
Yeah.
So that's 38,000 miles, 38.5 something.
Oh, I thought it was about 40, but yeah, 38 and some change, 39,000 miles.
Yeah.
It runs great, looks great. Just need to do a little bit more to it, and then it'll be really, really awesome.
I agree. I mean, once we got everything mechanically up to date and upgraded and all that stuff, now it's just the small cosmetic stuff. But you always wait to do that last anyways. All right, Rico, well, you're about to do some driving in it, so we're going to cut to that.